Oh, I've been working hard all day in the yard, or most of the day in the yard. Let's have a little fun. Let's work with the Power King for a little bit. So, look at see if there's gas in here. Yeah, there's probably, should be enough to get us out to the shed to get us some more. I've already checked the oil. Oil's just fine. So the first thing we need to do is turn the fuel on. Has a sediment bowl just like the 110s. Close the hood and make sure it's in neutral. And then I am going to set the camera up and we'll start her up. This is really a great machine for this. Get the cobwebs off of it. Pull the choke out. Let's see if she runs. Deader than a doornail. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna go get the battery charger. Says it's ready. See if she'll start. Alright, I have a little fun with the Power King. This is just a line of weeds that have grown up on that trench from where we put the sump pump, or the sump pump line in last year, the drain tile. Basically, I just ran out of time this spring to put grass seed in it. And so I've actually seeded a little bit farther down, and I'll show you that after we mow it. But I don't want to run one of the nice lawnmowers over it because there's rocks and stuff in it. So I don't mind necessarily hitting it with the Power King, kind of a bush hog anyway, the way I think about it. So I'm gonna go mow it and see how she performs. mean, it's slow and ungainly and everything else, but now at least I can see what's unlevel and what's wrong with it. And I might run the tiller over it again, but I mean, you heard me hit a couple of rocks like that one right there. But basically this was just what I didn't get to this spring seeding it. This clump of grass, that big rock's in it. But I got this all seeded down here, and this is coming in pretty good. It's got some weeds in it. So really happy with this. This is nice and level. In fact, this is really the first year that this part of the yard hasn't been a swamp. So drain tile runs here, and then when it also came in, I don't think I got any of this on video, this swale right here goes down to the pond down here. This is becoming less of the Power King and more of a water project video. But I need to clean, I'm gonna hopefully run an excavator this summer, clean all this up. Haven't really decided what I'm gonna do down here yet. I'd really like to take the top of that hill right there and bring it this way and just level all that out. But I'm actually gonna come over here, so this will actually serve a purpose. I'm gonna run the Power King down in here a little bit, where there's some more rocks. I think I can get a little bit farther up in here, like take out that clump. And I don't like to run the 1445 and the X748 or the 455 deers down here, because I mean, Power King deck, what does it hurt if it breaks or I break it, you know, doing dumb things? Whereas, you know, if I break one of those John Deere decks, I mean, they're newer decks, and I mean, there's just all kinds of problems. But basically, I'm going to try to come down here. You know, I might be able to get a little bit farther out in here. This summer, I'd really like to get at least this area right here down to the pond. At least attempt to. And then the previous owner kept all of this Roundup around the pond. In fact, if you go back and look at some of the really early videos, none of these cattails were in here or anything. And I don't necessarily know if I like them in here, because I mean, they're not doing much. I mean, they're kind of choking everything out. But at the same time, I think this is a little bit more natural. I mean, we've got the geese that come in every year, things like that. And then we have the island that I don't use or don't do anything to. The previous owners kept it all, kept the island all mowed and everything. And I'm sorry, I'm just not push mowing an island that we don't do anything with. So it's kind of gone au naturel. It's mostly just weeds and scrub and everything. But maybe one day I'll take and get a couple truckloads of just junk dirt and put out there. Or, you know, maybe pay for somebody to bring an excavator in here and actually just drag it all out of there. One of the two. So let me get back to work with the Power King, and I'll take some more video. Don't know if I'll get anything else on the tripod. Maybe take some video just of me mowing from the driver's seat. So nobody ever said it was fast, but it does a nice job of trimming up next to the cornfield. Normally I'd use the 406 Haven on the 64 110, but it's in the back corner of the shop at the moment. It would take a couple hours to get to. Meanwhile, the They want to stick. Meanwhile, the Power King was ready to go, so Power King gets weed duty this time. I'm guessing the neighbor that farms this has, I think he's changed his guidance systems a little bit. When we first moved in, well, a couple things. One, he actually planted about 2 feet farther over, which, I mean, where he's planted is still his property. But I don't think his sprayer was on guidance when we first moved in. And so all this, see all this dead area in here? That's really from the first year we moved in. Trying to get taken out by a tree. That's in the first year we moved in, and got a little overzealous with his spraying. Now it's not nearly as bad. Yeah, he killed a couple bushes up here and everything else. And the reason I'm going this way is, unlike the deer decks where the discharge is on the right-hand side, the discharge on the Power King is on the left-hand side. Those are the bushes he killed. I need to get out here and just take them out. That way I can mow right there. You can see right through here, his sprayer's good enough. It actually doesn't kill this grass along the edge of the yard. But when they go through here with the I don't know what they used last year. They normally have a ripper of sorts. So that'll load it up a little bit. When they normally go through here with a ripper, it actually, I'm going to slow it down here. It actually tosses dirt into the yard. And so that's why we don't mow right next to the field, because we don't want the regular mower decks hitting those big clods of dirt. Now it's late enough in the year that a lot of the rain has pushed those clods of dirt. They've made them a lot smaller, and we don't have to worry about them anymore. That's actually a sunflower right there. It comes back every year for some reason. There's the property corner. Make sure I don't mow over any corn. That wouldn't be very nice or neighborly of me. So, funny story. A couple years ago, right after we moved in, I was still getting used to the 1445, and I was mowing out in this area of the yard. You don't see it that much in videos. And I backed up a little too far and stuck a stalk of corn in between the rear weights accidentally. And when I got out, I didn't know about it for, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. And my wife comes out, and literally on the back of the 1445, I had a corn stalk stuck between the weights, and I had ripped it out of the ground. It was pretty funny. My wife gave me a lot of crap about that. About 2 inches of rain about 5 days ago, and I swear this corn's grown about 8 inches in that 5 days since. It looks really good. dirt I was talking about. See if I can steer with my other hand. And for those of you that have never seen this machine before, it is a Power King. I don't know if I said that at the beginning of the video. It's a 1960s. I don't have an exact year because the serial tag's gone. It's got a 14 horsepower engine. I've got a couple videos on it from way back when I first got it. I think I got it in 2017. Basically controls, you got your steering wheel. It's a tandem transmission, so there are two transmissions, each with 3 forward and 1 reverse gear. So transmission 1, transmission 2. That right there is a light switch. You have your starter button, your key, and your choke underneath that, your throttle. And then this machine is equipped with a hydraulic lift. There's your hydraulic pump right there. Actually runs off of one of the pulley grooves on the engine. And that's about it. Really super simple. Power Kings were made by Engineering Products. They were in business until, I want to say sometime in the 90s. Early 90s. Growing up, my grandfather had a Jim Dandy, and I always liked it. It was sold many, many years ago, and so I looked for it for a long time. Wasn't able to find it. I thought I found it once, and it was sold before I could. It was actually sold before I even contacted the seller. I don't know if that was actually it or not, but it looked similar. And so then I bought one when I lived down in Iowa. I think that was in 2013 or 2014. And I sold, no, I guess I bought it in 2013 and I sold it in 2014 to fund the X748. We are at the end of our mowing for today, or almost. So then I had the opportunity to buy this one out of Ohio, and I had it shipped here, and I've had it ever since. The mower, the PTO's over here. You just unhook it, or you unhook it like that. Basically it's just a tension mechanism. So lift the deck up, and we're done. I'll probably mow a couple more things and then call it quits. But hopefully you found that interesting. I think it looks a little bit better. Can't really tell it because of the darkness, but I think that looks quite a bit better. You know, nice to have nice clean property edge. So thanks for watching.